Hello, everyone. Jared Rhodes here with Triavo Health. Over the past decade, Triavo Health has advised on hundreds of healthcare transactions throughout the United States. Part of our early conversation with our clients always involves what is the overall value of their business. And while this seems like a pretty straightforward question, there are actually a lot of factors or variables that influence what that value is. And I'm going to cover some of them today. First is financial performance. So this is probably the number one metric when it comes to value of a business. What is the EBITDA, which is earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, amortization? And what is the EBITDA trend? Has it been going up and improving every year or doing the opposite and going down? The second is the cash flow aspect of it. Is it driving enough cash flow or strong cash flow to be able to support future operations and growth? And the third is the financials. What do those financials look like? Are they clean? Is it easy for a buyer to come in and kind of understand them, looking at the P&L, which builds confidence in the business? The second is customer base. So businesses that have a diverse customer base and are not reliant on one customer are typically more valued because there's less risk involved from a buyer. If they come in and see just one client or one customer, they know if that client goes away, the overall business is going to go down significantly, which can obviously impact the value. So higher perceived risk is lower value for a company. And then what are those customers? Are they recurring? How sticky are they? Are they staying with the organization? So really that can influence overall the retention of those patients, depending on the vertical that it's in, can be very important as well. Third is market position. So some verticals within healthcare are just more popular than others. They have better outlooks. The reimbursements look better, and for those in those industries, business in those industries, you're typically going to have more buyers, which is ultimately going to increase the value of the business. Fourth is operations. What does the operations overall look like and scalability? Do they have a strong leadership team in place? And obviously, it depends on the size of the business. So if it's a large business, do they have a financial, either a CFO or somebody that's really looking at the numbers and watching the numbers? And that can be really positive when a buyer comes in. So it builds, like I said, once again, builds confidence in that business. And also, they're looking at post-close. Do they have a team that continue build this business after they close the transaction? And also, what is the responsibility of the owner? How dependent is the business on that owner? If it's really dependent, then that's going to involve the owner probably staying on for a longer period of time as they transition to a new leadership team. And the fifth is growth potential. What does the growth look like for that business? Are there additional services or products that they can add that will increase the overall value of the business? Or is there a lot of untapped potential within the market that they serve, and they can continue to grow significantly within that market? If there is, that's going to be really positive from a value standpoint. So those are a few of the variables. Obviously, there are others. If there are assets involved or real estate involved, that impacts the overall value. But if you're something that you're considering, hey, I wonder what the value of my business is, reach out to us. Love to have a chat with you and discuss that, what the overall value, and give you an estimate. And then you can make an educated decision as a business owner. But I hope you have a great day, and thank you for stopping by and listening to our message today.